Hey everybody, what is up? I'm Micah.
I'm Bruce.
And we are super excited to be bringing this first podcast to you by the fire. It's a little smoky.
Well, anyway, this time around, we're going to be talking about just kind of like life with high school guys for the past 5 or 6 months. Our first big event actually took place in this very yard, about right 5 feet that way.
This is hour 1 of Converge. So we're kicking off Converge 2015. Colin has been told to hang embarrassment like a coat on the wall and has done so.
I've already done it. Yes,
the
I've done so.
consensus is Bruce will look like Christopher Lloyd when he is old.
Interspersed throughout.
I mean, it involved throwing rotten food at each other at midnight in slow motion.
And,
so,
like waking up the neighbors and
yeah, it kind of looks like this, and there's gonna be a lot more of it.
Yeah, and it's gonna be great. So stick around for that. But we're gonna talk a little more specifically about the Revive Retreat.
You want to commit to this?
Yeah.
Your lens is dirty now.
Part of this whole video series is like trying to model the life of Christ, and going after what Jesus went after.
Next little bit of time.
Next little bit of time, like pointing out just a handful of characteristics we saw in our guys that we think really modeled Jesus and stuff that we're going after too. Wow! Bruce, what stood out for you?
Like my top highlight was seeing Rylan kind of just come alongside this junior high guy. The first night at chapel, it was me in the middle, and this 7th grade guy to one side, and then Rylan to my other side. They were kind of, like, is it okay if I talk to you? Like, can we be friends? And I sat, in a different spot of the room, and I look over and I see Rylan and this other guy sitting next to each other, and like that just brought like so much joy to my heart.
It was like that model of like invitational living, like just like throughout the day I saw him like doing stuff together and just like that inviting people into like what I'm doing, be a part of that.
Yeah. Like that was really cool for me. Full wave.
Yeah, he's really cool. No, just having an afternoon by the fire. Fun.
Take care.
Yeah, one of my moments was paintballing with Colin. I don't know if Colin's ever paintballed before. I've done it once, so I have no clue. Like I played like video games, and that's all I know. Man, what it was? Your rebel soldier got me. And like one point, like we are under fire. Like
we need to do something, or we're toast.
And I was like, well, it's always lay down suppressing fire, move up. Like, that's all I know. So like, Colin, I'm gonna lay down suppressing fire. You move up. And we did it, and it worked. And like, we're gonna do that again. Let's go again. Like we were just comrades. Like we were side by side. One of us wasn't the leader. One of us wasn't the student. Like we were just living and fighting this battle together. Yeah. And I love that.
I really like what you said about like living and fighting this battle together. Like it's all like it's just about that unity. It's just like one body of guys just wrestling and fighting.
Yeah, and just like figuring it out together.
Yeah, just figuring it out together. Like that's awesome. The bus ride going up was really boring. It smelled like a monkey cage after about 45 minutes. But like one of the things that was just awesome was our game of Truth or Truth.
Thank you, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, thanks.
If you're on YouTube, you should follow us, Twiddles and Tiger.
Dude, if Jimmy Fallon follows us on YouTube, like that would be pretty spectacular.
That would be awesome.
That's how you know you've made it. We were playing this game of Truth or Truth, and the questions were really silly, like, who's your favorite celebrity?
Yeah, like what movie character do you think is most like you?
Yeah, or what's your favorite breakfast cereal? And a question was asked, and one of the guys, Kaysen, just showed like some real genuine authenticity. Just like he dropped his guard and just was candid and open and honest with us, and it carried throughout the rest of the game.
Because and like him doing that, like the next question was asked was like who in the Bible do you like most want to be like, and why? And like all of a sudden, like Kaysen, by like bringing that authenticity and this like truthfulness to the moment, like made the rest of that time
just twisted the game
like,
on its
so
head.
Much more meaningful. Yeah. So that was really cool. Like I was glad I got to be a part of that. I think my favorite moment, because this goes all the way back to Converge, not moment, but like ongoing thing with all our guys, is we say a phrase a lot. It's like 100% commitment.
commitment.
Colin, 100% commitment. 100%! that to me is just like the 3-word description of how Jesus lived was 100%. Whether he was like with people, loving on them, or if he was off by himself, just like recharging, he was 100% there. And we had moments throughout the weekend where like people would remind each other 100%. Rylan again, like we went down the tubes on this tubing hill, and you can hear him shout 100% commitment, and I was like, dude, like you got it. And that's an awesome moment. So great time at Revive.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm excited for the next one with these guys too.
Like, I'm excited for like all the adventures before that too, though. I think we got a lot coming.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. So we're gonna end each episode by me picking an activity and Bruce picking a place, and then whatever that is, we don't know. We're going to go out and do that. So, and I've got a couple things here. Okay, mine is Rage Quit
at the climbing gym.
Leroy Jenkins.
Micah, what are you doing?
I'm going in. I'm going. Oh, God, I died. This is the worst. Oh, come on. This.
2, 1, now. Come on.
100%.
Oh, it smells crap. Oh.